Last time on Lessons in Love.
I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of ass.
I know what sex is, but I won't tell you.
Let's get the show on the road.
159 days has passed. God, that was so loud it scared me. We're finally free! Felt like today was dragging on forever, or the last week. I was this close to faking a stomachache so I could go home, Sensei. You better be proud of me for toughing it out. Amy, if you ever want to leave, you can just tell me. I literally do not care at all. Well, you should. Like you always used to say, education is important. Mind is a terrible thing to waste. Hey, come think of it, why did you stop saying things like that? Gee, I wonder. Oh, haha, hey Maya. You've been really quiet ever since we left school, so I forgot you were here for a sec. Sorry, I've been a little distracted all day. And it doesn't help that he's here. Hey, I've been respectful and haven't spoken to you at all. The least you could do is refrain from insulting me for a little bit. Why, are your feelings hurt? Yes! A little bit, yeah. Well, that's your fault, not mine. Maya stares off into the distance as the three of us make our way down the street. She seems abnormally agitated today, which is surprising given that she's normally pretty agitated to begin with. Oh hey, is it cool if we stop at a convenience store on the way home? It's been crazy hot lately and I think I might die if I don't have a drink in the next few minutes. The two of you can stop there. I actually have somewhere else to be. Wait, what? I thought we were studying together tonight. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, but something came up. I'm not going to be able to make it. What came up? Is everything okay? You've been kind of quiet all day. We're best friends, so you can always tell me if something is on your... I'll see you later, Amy. Heck is with her today? That was totally rude. I'm sure it's just that time of the month or something. Sensei, that's rude. I think it's just because of you. Sensei, that's gross and you shouldn't say things like that. Sorry, I've just stopped expecting Maya to ever behave in predictable ways. There's something strange about that girl that I just can't put my finger on. Strange? How so? I mean, like when she starts talking about God and universe and stuff? Does that with you too? Thought I was a special case. Well, she used to, but not so much anymore. She stopped when I told her I didn't really care about or understand any of that stuff. Huh, I see. Anyway, I never got an answer. Is it okay if we stop at the store on the way home? If I take like 10 more steps without a drink, I'm going to melt from this heat. The store is more than 10 steps away, so the chances of you melting on the way there seems pretty high. And if you give me a piggyback ride, sure, hop on. Wait, really? I was just kidding. I'm fine walking on my own for a little while longer. You sure? Your face is getting kind of red. That's for a different reason. What? What reason is that? But I mean, I guess it's okay with me as long as you don't feel embarrassed or anything. Actually, it sounds kind of fun. Hop on, it's not a far walk, so you should be able to manage it for a few blocks. Thanks, Sensei, Hey, wait a second, a few blocks? Are you calling me fat? Just get on my back, you fatty. Fine, but if you complain even once about me being heavy, I'm pulling your hair out. Okay. Amy hops onto my back and throws her arms around my neck. She seems like the type that could kill me. Of course, she isn't heavy at all. In fact, she doesn't even feel much heavier than a large backpack would. Wow. We get some strange looks from people as we make our way down the street, but neither of us seem to really care. Strange looks? Why? Like, I'm in the body of the uncle. Like, that doesn't seem super out of place. In fact, Amy seems quite happy to not have to walk anymore. This music's really loud. Her fingers grab hold of the collar of my shirt and cause my tie to get messed up. She takes a moment and playfully tucks it back in as we round the corner and wind up in front of the shop. Woo, thanks for the ride, Sensei, and thanks for buying me a drink as well. Well, it's not like you had any money, so... Silly me, forgetting my wallet and stuff totally on purpose or anything. Good thing I have the best uncle in the whole wide world. Yeah, flattery won't get you anywhere. Really? Because I could have sworn that all of that flattery was one of the things helping you get into my dorm room one night. You really want to talk about our relationship in front of a convenience store in the middle of the day? What? No one here knows we're related. I think you might be forgetting the issue with our age... I think you might be forgetting the issue with our age gap as well. Whatever. Guess we can talk more about it at home. Oh, so I had a question about this testing I totally forgot to ask you. No cheating. This again? I thought we were finally done talking about that. No, this one isn't about studying or anything like that. I was just wondering what you plan on doing after the tests. What do you mean? I mean that as soon as those are over, we start the last semester of the school year. Which means that a few months later, summer vacation starts. Which means that you won't be my teacher for much longer. Is the end of the year really that close? I thought I was the teacher for like a long time. I remember talking about it with Sana recently, but I didn't think it would get here this quickly. I think I should talk to one of the staff members and see about carrying my class over into the next year. It would be a shame to have my relationships with all of them wiped clean after all the progress we made so far. Yeah, come on. Don't worry yet, Amy. There's still hope that I'll be able to be your teacher again next year. Oh, what do you mean? I mean, that I can try to talk to someone about just teaching all of you again or something. I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. That somehow makes me feel even less confident about you teaching me again. You at least need a plan, Sensei. Oh, what if I, like, go up to your principal and start crying or something? Remember I always used to cry when you wouldn't buy me anything from convenience store? You mean like 2 minutes ago? Yup, it totally worked, didn't it? Maybe if you just do it with principal, he'll let you teach us all again. I can't imagine that working, to be honest. You reach a certain part in your life where crying just doesn't work like that anymore. Really? Because I'm getting older and it's clearly still working for me. Yeah, well, you're cute. The world works differently for cute girls. You can pretty much cry your entire way through life and everything will work out. Well, that completely negates what you just said, that, like, it wouldn't work. Am I experiencing sexism for the first time? Is that what this is? Yeah, against me. Is this a taste of the world yet to come? I don't like this at all. I feel strange. Sensei, hold me and make me feel better. I'm not gonna hold you with all these people around. That's no fair. You already gave me a piggyback ride. How is a little hug any different? It just is, okay? Besides, you're not even upset right now. How do you know that? She seems upset. Because you never get angry eyebrows when you're upset. You always go into puppy dog mode. Puppies can get angry. So you're a literal puppy now. Yes, woof. Okay. You at least hold my hand? Fine. Yay. When we get home. Jesus, you really like holding hands, don't you? No, I really like you. Get the hint already. Of course I know how Amy feels about me. I feel the same way about her, more or less. But there's a time and a place for everything, and I don't think the two of us are at the point where we should be expressing those feelings in public just yet. For another, like, 10 years or whatever. Can we just get back to the topic at hand? You asked me what my plans were after the next batch of tests were over. What about yours? Mine? What do you mean? Are you going to spend your last couple months in school? Same way I have been, I guess. Been trying not to think about it, to be honest. I already have a problem with getting attached to stuff, so if I dwell on the school year ending, I'll just wind up feeling even worse once it's actually over. Too late. I thought we were planning to do like a beach thing, or was that someone else? No, that was you. I think. Yeah, that was you. Maybe that was too far in, I don't know. We're so close to the end and there isn't really anything we can do about it. I've accepted that. Might sound kind of sad, but that's just life, isn't it? You always told me when I was little that time won't ever wait for us.
Time isn't holding up. Time isn't after us. Same as it ever was. The same as it ever was.
Now, even if I sit down and wish as hard as I can over and over, there's no guarantee that any of those wishes will ever come true. That sounds like horrible advice to give to a child, but also realistic. So ever since then, I've just taken things day by day, and it's worked out so far. I mean, two of us are closer than ever before. That's gotta be a plus, right? Right. Sorry for getting sappy out of nowhere like that. I think this coffee's got espresso in it or something, because my brain's moving super fast out of nowhere. Can't even keep up with it. Wouldn't mind giving me another piggyback ride on the way home, would you? I think walking might be kind of bad for my over-caffeinated teenage heart right now. Nope, you're walking. You've already exceeded your piggyback limit for the day. I had a feeling you were going to say something like that. I mean, I begin the short voyage to the bus station, this time walking several feet apart from one another. Why? He talks more about potential plans for getting me to be your teacher again, but none of them seem all that feasible. I'll just have to figure something else out. I have no idea what I'd do if I had to start all over again. 160 days have passed. I don't know what I have to do for the next one. basically gotta wait until Sunday, Monday, one of those. I guess I'll just level up more people for now. And whoever else can get upgraded more. Friggin' Makoto. Oh, they're wearing their Christmas shit now? I think, yeah. $20. 161 days have passed. Yumi's already 31, so I don't need to get that higher. Anything like level 30 is fine, I think, for now. Fine, Futaba. $162 days. Was it Futaba? Yeah. That'd be 25. $163 days. I knock on Makoto's door, hoping she's still awake. I'm not really sure what her sleeping schedule is, but I'm here later than normal, and she seems like the type to go to bed early. Miku, on the other hand, I can imagine being up all night long. Like a vegan. So I guess I could just hang out with her if Makoto's in bed early. The door is open, come in. Does it look different in here? So, to what do I owe this? Wait, Sensei, what are you doing here this so late? I was wondering why you just let me walk in. I thought you were one of the girls. Yeah, I figured as much. You look really cute in your pajamas. Really? You think so? Hey, wait a second, don't try to distract me like that. You need to get out of here. Why? Because it's late and someone might get the wrong idea if they saw you come in. So what? It doesn't really bother me if people think we're up to something. Besides, you've already given me a hand job, so it's not like you have anything to be embarrassed about at this point. Wait, don't tell me that you're here tonight. You don't think you can just ask me to do something like that whenever you want, do you? Of course not. I haven't even unlocked your lust stat yet. My what? Never mind that. I just wanted to see what you were up to. I was kind of worried you'd be asleep already. Also, where's Miku at? Should we be worried? No need to be worried. Miku is staying with some girls from her team tonight. She won't be home until tomorrow. The two of us have the entire night together? We most certainly do not, but I guess it wouldn't hurt if you wanted to stick around for a little while. No one saw you come in, did they? How am I going to explain this? Just tell them we were going over school stuff. It's so late, they'll never believe that. Anyway, do you want some coffee or something? I just made a fresh pot. Why are you making coffee this late? Are you going to bed soon? Bed? No, not yet. I was thinking about diving into quantum theory tonight. It's something I haven't really explored before. Oh, yawn. Where's Miku? That sounds incredibly boring. Boring? What do you mean? Learning is never boring. Idea rejected. Think up something else. What? Why? Because I don't want to learn about quantum theory. Think of something the two of us can do together. Together? I mean, there's not really much the two of us can do this late. How about I pay you back for your excellent treatment of me in your family store the other day? Okay, first off, calling it my family store makes me feel a lot guiltier about what happened there. Does it? It sounds better than calling it a porn store. Exactly, don't worry about paying me back. Thankfully, Miku has been gone for several hours, so I've already taken care of... Taken care of what, Makoto? Nothing. You were touching yourself earlier, weren't you? I told you I'd never get a chance to do stuff like that. Excuse me for seizing a valuable opportunity. Wow, the dependable and responsible class rep Makoto Miyamura getting herself off while her best friend is out of the room. That's almost as nice of an image as that hand job I got. Can you stop talking about that? It never would have happened if it wasn't for you nosy kids. And that dumb dog, too. You didn't just take your pants off out of nowhere. Well, I'm glad I did. The way you cuddled up against me was adorable. I always had a feeling you could be that cute. I knew this was going to happen. Time to add one more thing to the list of stuff stressing me out every day. Jeez, if only we knew some sort of way to reduce stress. Okay, fine, I'll let you massage me since you seem so dead set on it. What? Why? But nothing more. Kind of sensitive after I've already done it once, so... I'm sorry, what was that? I didn't hear you. Nothing, please refrain from listening to my thoughts. Oh, thoughts if you say it out loud. Makoto begrudgingly wanders over to her bed and takes a seat on the edge of it, patting the spot behind her and signaling me to sit down as well. I forgot how good this feels. See, don't you feel mean for talking to me with such a poor attitude now? Yes, I apologize for my treatment of you, Sensei. No, you just want to help me relax. I just get too wrapped up in myself that I forgot how other people feel sometimes. That's not what? Why is she blaming herself? I know I try to present myself like some unwavering intellectual all the time, but you probably just think of me as some stupid kid, don't you? No, I think of you some smart, annoying kid. Some girl trying way too hard to be proper when she should be out having fun and listening to pop music. Or whatever it is normal teenage girls do. Okay, boomer. No, I don't respond to Makoto. I figured it's probably best to just let her vent at this point than provide any advice, because I probably don't have any. My fingers trace the outlines of her shoulder blades, searching for knots, and kneading them out of her soft skin once found. I think I've said this last time. What the hell signifies as a knot? Do you know if something is a knot? My guy doesn't look like a professional masseuse, so I doubt he knows. Wow, you're like some kind of expert at this. Maybe I'll give up on teaching and become a massage therapist. I don't think that's a good idea. Break my 2-minute no advice streak to chime in on the idea of her ruining her future. How come? Here they make good money, even more than teachers in some cases. I wouldn't doubt it. Well, being a teacher isn't exactly a high-paying job either, as I'm sure you already know. Yeah, see what the hell, what, Chica? Think I'm rich or some shit? Being a massage therapist comes with its own set of difficulties. For example, what would you do if you had a male client who got a little too handsy with you? Aim for the balls. Okay. I'm sorry, what? You know what I'm talking about. That's a male's most sensitive area. If anyone ever got too handsy with me, I'd simply utilize their weak point to my advantage. What? Why are you silent all of a sudden? You're strangely intimidating at times. Did you know that? Really? I don't think so at all. Follow-up question, what if I were the one to get handsy with you? You already know how I respond to that situation. Do I? Yes, in fact, you ended up with a ruined shirt the last time you tried to take things up a level. True, well worth it though. I'm sure, and now that you've learned your lesson, we don't ever have to worry about... Whoa! What? Ah! Hey! Where do you think you're touching? Relax, it's just part of the massage. No. I can't believe that... Ah! Makoto lets out a high-pitched gasp as I begin to lightly massage her. Even through her, I can feel her getting the... Compelled by the sudden pleasure, she pushes her back against me. This isn't a normal massage. It could be. It's not, but it could be. I told you you weren't allowed to touch me like this. Don't pretend you didn't hear me. These are a little bigger than I thought they'd be. What do you mean, you thought? How often do you think about me like that? Pretty often, actually. That's inappropriate. No, this is inappropriate. How did you even do that? With expert precision and unbridled skill, I peel off Makoto's shirt and toss it across the room. I don't know how you would do that. I guess with skill. She jolts up in response, pressing even harder against me as one of her legs begins to curl upward. My right hand finds its way to her, and I begin the next step of the massage. Sensei! Stop that! I told you I'm sensitive after I've already done it once. How the heck did you get my shirt off so quickly? I know you're sensitive right now, I'll be gentle. That's not the only issue. Lightly and carefully, I press my fingers through her leggings, work my way up and down her... She shivers and twitches each time I graze her through the one layer of clothing. Not wearing underwear. I don't like wearing underwear with leggings. Is that a crime? Maybe. Of course not, I'm just a little surprised. Could be, in some places. And very revealing, too. It's also easier to tell how wet you are already. It's from before. I think you're lying to me, Makoto. Do I need to see you after class? This is after class, and I'm already being punished. You think this is punishment? I hasten my movements and press harder against her toes curl and more high-pitched gasps escape her mouth. And we're already told at the beginning that people saw me come in here, so this is very bad. It's erotic and adorable at the same time. I didn't realize Makoto had something like this in her. Oh my god, Sensei, please be careful. It hurts when you do it that hard. I decided to comply this time and go back to being gentle. Makoto melts in my arms and surrenders to the pleasure of being toyed with by her teacher. Sensei, there's something I have to confess. Oh, what is it? Remember that vibrator from the store the other day? I remember it well. I might have brought it home with me. Really? You stole it? I'm calling the police. That we used earlier. Does that make me a bad girl? Yeah, because you stole. Very bad. Aren't you supposed to be the responsible one? What would people think if they knew you by your teacher? What would they think if they knew you? Seems like to me we might have to keep our relationship a secret, huh? Seems so. Okay, and now it escalates. I pull Makoto backwards, and she needs to prop her leg up on the bed to prevent herself from losing her balance. I lift her and reach, pulling it through my hand as even more. Her breathing is rapid at this point. It's almost like her lungs are collapsing. They are. I can sense that she's going to any second now. Sensei! Do you maybe wanna, What? I'm glad I wasn't drinking anything. I would have fucking spat that shit out. Excuse me? Are you sure that's what you want? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I want it really, really badly. Please, give it to me already. Wanted you since we first met. Besides, not like I'm going to from just, Knowing that she absolutely will just this, I press harder. Two of my fingers come close to her, but I'm held back by the layer of fabric. Oh god, yes, Sensei! Right there! Oh my god! E-man! Just like that. Makoto pauses for a moment, shuddering and digging into her thigh with her nails. Ow. Her neck digs deep into my shoulder as she prepares for an intense wave of pleasure. Then... Yeah! Heart, I guess. Makoto explodes into a fit of pleasure, convulsing in my arms as she reaches out and pulls my hair in desperation. Ow, stop, that hurts! It's a violent one in complete contrast to her normal, cool demeanor. After a moment of shivering and crying out goes by, her body finally relaxes once again. I'm sorry. I said some strange things near the end there. You still want to... I think I'll die if I do it again tonight. Are you sure? Yes, pussy. Like, really sure? I'm sorry. I would... But I can't move. Goodbye, Sensei. Please don't forget me. Uh-oh. Makoto? God damn it. Lay Makoto down on her bed and throw a blanket over her. I hope that she's able to recover from the exhausting night she had tomorrow morning. Also hope that we can follow up on those commands she gave me mid-orgasm. Makoto might try to act cool and composed all the time, but it's clear to see that she cracks under pressure and lets out an entirely different side of her. Wonder how she'd handle losing her virginity. Oh god. 21. I'll probably lust level with her now. You were touching yourself earlier, weren't you? Idea rejected. Think up something else.